Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to week 28. We're just going to touch base on the Bank of Canada announcement tomorrow, and we'll just get into our areas of the downtown surrounding area: Don Mills, Leaside, Mount Pleasant, Yonge and Eglinton, and Durham areas. I'm Julian Compton, and we are doing our weekly update videos for the last 28 weeks, as I mentioned. And just want to thank everybody, as always, about listening and taking their time. If you do like it, we would love a subscription and or like or share. That would be great. So let's just get right into it. This will be pretty short and sweet, as we're still in the beginning of the year. Things are still kind of churning, getting back into routine, seeing what is going to happen. So seeing what's going to happen, we will see the Bank of Canada announcement tomorrow with inflation numbers a little bit higher than expected. There it was kind of some talks of possibly uptick in the Bank of Canada rates, not necessarily tomorrow, but maybe near next month. So I do predict that we will see Bank of Canada holding their rates, which is being predicted for kind of for the year, and hopefully we will see a decrease come like June maybe. That is I think the earliest that we may see it. But don't count on anything that I say. You never know. Bank of Canada makes their decisions kind of, it seems like, the day of. So we will take a look and delve deeper into that next week as the numbers come out on the 24th of January, or the announcement, I should say. So we'll keep an eye on that, and hopefully they do hold it, because that will be kind of a sign of hopefully lowering the rates in the future, and hopefully we'll see inflation numbers come down next month a little bit too. So let's get into our areas. We'll start with the downtown surrounding area. So we are starting to see a little uptick in sales, especially more in the condo side. New listings are pretty flat overall. So I do think this is kind of continuing to be a little bit better of opportunities for some buyers and sellers, actually, because especially for the freehold side, we did see days on market come down pretty well. So I think the new listings that are coming out in the last couple weeks are selling a lot faster because they're a little fresher. It may be a listing that was taken off the market in the winter time in November or December, and then come back now fresh. It has only 2 or 3 days on the market, so sometimes the buyers that have been sitting there being like, oh, this is a new one, maybe I can check this one out. If they haven't seen it from before, maybe a little bit lower of a price, maybe staged a little bit differently or better. So there are some opportunities for some sellers right now. If you get your listings out before a lot more listings come out in the spring market, this could be your opportunity to kind of snag some buyers that have been kind of sitting on the sidelines and kind of need to buy in the next month or so. So that could be some opportunities for the seller side, and then for the buyers, there is the lower inventory, so those listings that have been out for a little bit longer are still there and could be negotiated a little bit more for price-wise. So as always, talk to your mortgage broker, talk to your real estate agent. If you don't have one, please give us a shout. Calendar link is in the YouTube bio there. So that's something to just think about for the downtown area. Don Mills area, still pretty slow. We did see an uptick in sales for the freehold side. New listings were down. New listings were up for the condo. Sales were down a little bit, but it does seem that in Don Mills area that the average days on market are a little bit higher. So there are some buyers, as I mentioned, taking advantage of some opportunities to negotiate the price for listings that have been on the market for a little bit longer. So there's your opportunities there, especially in the Don Mills area. Things are a little slow, not many listings coming out. So if you do have a new listing that you want in the Don Mills area, this could be a good time to just think about, get things prepared for listing your property within the next few weeks or so. For the lease side, Davisville, Mount Pleasant, Yonge and Eglinton area, we saw a little bit uptick in the new listings, down in sales. We did see an uptick in sales for the condo side and down of active listings again. Freehold ones, the days on market are pretty high. So again, some buyers are taking advantage of the opportunities there. So same thing for the Don Mills area. If you are thinking about the lease side, Mount Pleasant, Davisville area, Yonge and Egg, to have a listing come out. It might be better to kind of get the ball rolling now and get things prepared to get your listing out sooner than later, because you don't want to be in the middle of that rush for springtime. You want to be ahead of the rush, because there are some pent-up demand, especially if Bank of Canada continues to hold the rates. I think we will see more and more buyers there, right? And then for the Durham side, this is where I think some other buyers were really taking advantage of the opportunities, as we did see a lot more sales, almost 100 sales for freehold, and active listings were down, so same kind of thing for the sellers there, excuse me. And then for the condo side, we did see a massive uptick, I shouldn't say massive, a good uptick in sales from 8 to 18, and active listings were pretty flat. Again, average days on market for the condo side, 48, so that's still pretty high. So there are some opportunities for some buyers to take advantage and negotiate the price if they do want to be in the area. Even an investor can kind of try and tackle those sellers and bring them down a little bit so that it fits your investment portfolio. And then again, buyers or sellers, this could be the time just get the ball rolling, get things churning, and so that you can be ahead of the game for when you do want to get your listing out. If you are looking to get your listing out in the next couple months, sooner than later, I would recommend. So that is just a little bit of my thoughts. If you are a buyer or a seller and would like to understand the market a little bit better, of what's going on a week to week instead of a month to month kind of update that you are getting in the news and maybe from other agents, I will be able to kind of narrow in on your home type and area and give you some input of what's going on there. So again, if you like our videos, I would love if you can get a little subscription and or share or like. That would be great. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and we shall see you next week.